Shalom, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kahalah Imla Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakah Kodash Mahamah. I want to give a double honor to the elders of GMS and a salutation to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity around the four corners of this earth. I'm the Carbon Yasharala, coming out of the GMS Lions Den camp here in Jacksonville, Florida. And I'll be coming out with a little lesson today. And the title of that lesson is A Day Like No Other. Because a day is coming and a time is coming that is like no other time that has been before, and nor shall it be. But without further ado, I'm going to just get right into it. This is Joel chapter 2. I'm going to start at verse 2. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, there has not ever been the like, neither shall any more be, shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. The times that are coming are going to be so bad till there has not been a time like this, nor shall it be after this time has happened. This is the day of the Lord, the coming of the Lord. You can also incorporate Jacob's trouble within that too as well. Verse 3. A fire devoureth before them and behind them. A flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. This place is going to be destroyed with fire. The destruction is going to be so great. The times that are to come are going to be so devastating. So there ain't going to be nothing like it. There's nothing that has happened on this earth that is going to compare to the coming of the Lord and the day of the Lord and the things that are going to happen. You know. Now this right here, from 4 down, is talking about the missiles and the destruction of this place, because that's going to be one heck of a day. But anyways, I'm going to just keep going. This is verse 4. The appearance of them is as the appearances of horses, and as horsemen, so they run. Now this is talking about the missiles that's going to be shot off from these other countries to this place. Verse 5. Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains, they shall leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble. As a strong people set in battle array, these missiles are going to fly to this place, and they're going to hit this place. They're going to, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be like the noises of chariots on the mountaintops. They shall leap. I mean, these missiles are going to fly. They're going to go up into the atmosphere and come down on this place. The noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble. If you ever have lit a fire and you put wood in it and you listen to that flame, it sounds like a wind. But these missiles are going to come to this place. This day of destruction is going to come. And these missiles are going to fly like strong men as set in a battle array. When you have strong men going to a fight in the army, they are in formation. They are lined up with each other, and they go and they do whatever it is they're supposed to do. Just like this day that is coming, the Heavenly Father has purposed this day to be like no other day that has ever been before, nor shall it be another. Verse 6. Before their face the people shall be much pain, and all faces shall gather blackness. Our people are going to see our people and the people of this country are going to see these missiles, going to see the destruction coming. And our people are going to be pained. They're going to be in travail as a woman in childbirth. They're going to be afraid. They're going to be scared. Verse 7. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like the men of war. They shall march everyone his own ways, and they shall not break their ranks. Again, that is talking about these missiles that's going to be shot over here. And the Heavenly Father is going to put his spirit on these missiles and in this fire to where it burns intensely, and these missiles hit their mark. These ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missiles. Said these missiles are going to run like mighty men. They're going to climb a wall like men of war. I mean, they're going to fly over here. Again, they shall march everyone in his own way, meaning they're not going to hit each other. They're not going to blow up in the air and cause other ones to explode. They all going to hit this place. And they shall not break their ranks. They're not going to move out of formation. However they shot, that's how they're going to come. Because the Heavenly Father is going to guide them missiles here to destroy this place. Again, this is verse 8. Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk, everyone in his own path. Salaki, everyone in his path. And when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. Again, that's these missiles. That's this day that is like no other day that is going to come. And that day is a day of destruction. I'm going to jump to verse 10. The earth shall quake before them, and the heavens shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. That's the explosion of these nuclear missiles going off. They're gonna cover that mushroom cloud. The earth is gonna shake at the power and the force that these missiles are gonna hit with. It's gonna be 200 missiles, 200,000. If you do the math, that is 200 million. It says the heavens shall tremble. It's going to rise up into the skies. This mushroom cloud, this energy is going to rise up. Boom. The moon shall be darkened and the stars are going to withdraw. This is going to cover up the sky. This place is headed for, this place is finna see a day like no other day ever been seen. This is Amos chapter 5, verse 18. It says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, Yahweh. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Like this here is for you Jesus juice drinkers, you know, that believe in Jesus. And think that the day of the Lord is going to be all rainbows and ponies. But it's specifically stating here in Amos chapter 5, verse 18, the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. There's going to be destruction in the day of the Lord. And this day that is like no other day, which is the day of the Lord, it's going to be destruction. Again, I'm going to jump to verse 20. It says, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? This is a question being asked. The Heavenly Father, through the prophet Amos, is asking a question. Shall the day of the Lord be darkness and not light? When it tells you in verse 18 that the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Even very dark and no brightness in it. There's not going to be any peace, love, and unity in the day of the Lord when it happens. When the destruction comes to this place, that is the day of the Lord. He's going to redeem his elect, his 1/3 the women, children, and the men out of here. That he has set up to be saved. It's going to be a day of happiness for those people. But for the majority, the day of the Lord is not going to be a nice day. This day that is to come like no other day is not going to be a nice day. It's not going to be a joyous occasion. as once previously believed or thought to have been believed. This is Zephaniah. I'm going to read chapter 1, verses 14 through 18. Here we go. This is Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 14. The day of the Lord, Yahweh, is near. It is near, and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, Yahweh, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly. The day of the Lord is at hand. This day, like no other day, is at hand. It is close. It is near. It hasteth. It's speeding up greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord Yahweh, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. Even these so-called strong mighty men, Esau, all these other nations, you know, everything, everybody, especially if you here in this country, your so-called mighty men, they're going to cry bitterly because they're going to see the destruction coming. It's not going to be a nice day. Verse 15. The day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. The Lord, the day of wrath, the day of the coming of the Lord is darkness, it's not light. It's going to be a day of wrath, trouble, distress, desolation, gloominess, thick darkness. People are going to be lamenting. People are going to be crying out. Just all manner of different things. And even in this, also in the day of Jacob's trouble as well. Because all this is kind of like bim, bim, bim. It's like right behind each other. So some stuff kind of goes together. This is like Jacob's trouble and the day of the Lord together. But I'm going to keep reading. I'm going to skip down to verse 17 of Zephaniah chapter 1. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord Yahweh, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung. Our people are going to be destroyed. In the day of the Lord, a lot of people are going to be killed. This day that is coming like no other day, it's going to be a lot of bloodshed. It's going to be a lot of death. It's going to be famine. It's going to be pestilence. Verse 18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord Yahweh's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of them that dwell in the land. Esau's gold, our own people, their gold, their possessions will not be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord. Wrath, because this is his wrath that is coming. This day that's like no other day, this is his wrath, and it is coming, and it is coming quickly. The whole land shall be devoured with the fire of his jealousy. Yet again, that is these missiles coming to this place. Thermonuclear destruction. This is the second death. The first death was the flood. The second death is this fire that's going to come. And he's going to make a speedy riddance of them that dwell in the land. And the Heavenly Father is going to cause this place, he's going to vaporize this place, basically. It's going to be destroyed. The smoke is going to go up from this place forever. So, I mean, that day, like no other day, is coming. The only way you can prepare yourself for that day is if you turn back to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, wholeheartedly, in truth, in sincerity. That is the only way that you will be deemed to escape these things to come. Because trusting in Jesus Christos, Buddha, Allah, Elohim, Aset, Isis, Osiris, whatever, Ashtaroth, whatever, Ishtar, whatever God you believe in, those are not gods. They are idols. They are graven images. They don't have no power. They can't walk. They can't move. They can't breathe. They don't have nothing in them. And those false powers are not going to save you. So you have to turn to the one true living power, Yasharallah. Y'all got to turn to the one true living power, which is Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.